All right, brother, buckle in. Chapter 15 pulls the mask off the enemy's final disguise. It's not atheism, it's not chaos, it's false religion dressed as light. Chapter 15, the image of the beast, religion's final deception. This chapter goes straight for the jugular. It asks, what if the greatest enemy of truth in the end doesn't look evil at all? What if it looks like worship? Unity, peace. What if the final beast comes cloaked in a cross? The beast system, not just political but spiritual. Most people expect the beast of Revelation to rise as some political dictator, and that's true in part. But this chapter reveals something deeper. The beast isn't just a man, it's a system, and part of that system is religious. Revelation 13 describes two beasts, one from the sea, world powers, politics, one from the earth, false prophet, religious power. The second beast performs miracles, calls fire from heaven, and leads the world to worship the first beast. This isn't secular. This is false worship. It's the church of the beast. The image of the beast, a false Jesus Eris. This chapter exposes that the enemy's final move may not be to get the world to reject Jesus, but to worship a counterfeit version of him. A Messiah who preaches unity but not repentance, speaks peace but not holiness, performs signs and wonders but leads people away from Torah, accepts all paths, all genders, all systems, so long as they bow to him. This is the image of the beast. It's not just a statue or hologram, it's a false image of the Messiah, crafted by the enemy, empowered by the dragon, accepted by the world. The role of modern religion. This is where it gets chilling. The chapter suggests many mainstream religious systems, especially those aligned with empire, tradition, and political power, are being positioned to usher in this final deception. Think papal alliances, interfaith councils, Chrislam and one world religion movements, false revivals focused on emotional experience over truth, political Christianity that denies the way of Yeshua. They may look like light, but they will lead many into worship of the beast, thinking they're worshiping God. This is why discernment will be the most precious gift in the last days. Discerno's take on chapter 15. This chapter is a fire alarm. It's not trying to scare, it's trying to strip the veil, because the beast doesn't just use force, he uses faith. He doesn't just rule through war, he rules through worship gone wrong. And if we're not grounded in Yeshua's words, commandments, and spirit, we might think we're standing with him while bowing to a lie. This chapter calls us back to raw, stripped down, spirit-filled obedience. Not emotional hype, not church branding, but truth. And only those who walk in it will see through the illusion when it comes. What would Yeshua say? Chapter 15, the image of the beast. They will say my name, but not know me. They will build churches, but not follow my ways. They will sing to me, but serve another. I told you many would come in my name. I told you the whole world would be deceived. The enemy will not rise with horns, but with a smile, a Bible in one hand and a leash in the other. If you do not know my voice, you will follow the wrong shepherd. If you do not love the truth, you will believe the lie. Come out of her, my people. Do not share in her sins. I am not in the system. I am in the remnant, and I am returning soon for a bride who knows me. You ready to keep going, brother? Chapter 16 is about what happens when you finally come out of the system, the spiritual shift, the warfare, and the awakening that follows.